this type of shot.
Battle Brothers, we are back with another Space Marine 2 operations build. And this time, we're showcasing probably the strongest build I've played yet in this game with the Sniper class. This build is going to allow you to play the Sniper class a little more aggressive. You'll be getting the fast TTK on the long-range kills, and you'll also be able to get up close and personal with the combat knife. And we decided to go with a Vanguard Eliminator cosplay look here, in the name of the Emperor. Now, before we get into this build, if you could do me the biggest favor, slap that like button, subscribe to the channel. So we're starting with our ranged weapon, the Stalker Bolt Rifle. These builds are kind of built around the hardest difficulty, Ruthless. So, you know, you definitely want to max out your guns. You want to max out your character class. That way you can properly utilize this build to its max potential. Now, as far as the perk tree goes, you're gonna notice we're going for a lot of the damage nodes, specifically for headshot damage, because that's kind of where this bad boy shines. You want to be aiming for the head, the dome piece, and pop these Tyranid skulls into oblivion. So we're using long shot. Enemies at a distance of more than 20 meters take 10% more damage. We got Survival Instinct. This one actually comes in super clutch sometimes if you're in a pinch. When your health is below 30%, you deal 25% more damage. We got this perk right here. Recoil is reduced by 25%. Fast regeneration. Killing an enemy restores armor for 0.5 seconds. We got Headhunter. Headshots deal 10% more damage. We double up on it. Then down here, we have increased capacity. The maximum ammo reserve of this weapon increases by 20%. And then we have this perk right here, Reloaded Restoration. After reloading, your ammo reserve is restored by 50% of the number of enemies hit. Cannot exceed maximum ammo capacity. Now, listen, Battle Brothers, I think this perk is actually bugged because it doesn't really work the way it says it does. If you equip this perk, for some reason, every time you switch your weapon to your pistol and switch back to your Stalker Bolter, you basically get all your ammo back. But I really do think if it is a bug, if it ends up getting nerfed, the ammo economy of this build isn't going to be struggling too much. But not only do you raise your ammo capacity in the perk tree for your weapon, but you also can raise it in the character perk tree as well. For the secondary, we're using the only weapon you can use for this class, which is the bolt pistol. And we basically went for the one that has the highest ammo reserve. For the perks, you want to get Great Might, extra damage against terminus enemies. You want to grab Retaliation. After a perfectly timed dodge, you deal 25% more damage for 5 seconds. You want to grab Iron Grip. This is a juicy one because in like the gameplay flow of Space Marine 2, you're going to be getting a lot of gun strikes. So getting that reduced recoil with the bolt pistol, it comes in super clutch. You want to grab Divine Might. Damage increases by 10%. Extended magazine. Magazine size increased by 15% of the maximum. I'm telling you right now, with this pistol, you literally have like almost 300 bullets in this. Then we go for Headhunter. Extra damage to headshots. We got Elite Hunter. After killing a Majoris level or higher enemy, the Majoris level enemies are basically like the Tyranid warriors or the just a bunch of the big dudes. You're gonna be dealing a lot more damage to them if you end up getting those melee kills and then switching right to this to pop some faces. And then we go ahead and finish this perk tree off with another Headhunter. Now for the combat knife, what I like to do with the melee weapons is I almost exclusively go for the fencing type weapons. The fencing type weapons are gonna allow you to catch those parries way easier than the other two options, because you can either get block, you can get balanced, or you can get fencing, which I think is the superior option. The perk tree for this, we got Perpetual Strength, extra damage to melee. Kinetic Energy is a pretty juice one because the combat knife actually has a 3-hit heavy combo. If you hold your melee attack and then press it 2 more times, you're gonna get this double whirlwind attack that just stacks all this damage up. It makes the combat knife into a very deadly tool. We get more melee damage, even more melee damage. And we go over here, replace distance stab with a shoulder bash. And we go ahead, we grab Tyranid Slayer, extra damage to Tyranid enemies. We grab Chaos Slayer, extra damage to Chaos enemies. And then Reeling Blow. Enemies hit with Whirlwind Slash, deal 30% less damage for 4 seconds. And then for the main part, the actual perk tree of the character, this is where the magic happens. We're using Melee Mastery. Melee damage increases by 10% against Majoris level and higher enemies. Again, so this is going to be for like the Tyranid warriors and those dreaded whip Tyranids, the ones that are whipping you all over the place. We got high capacity just to get extra ammo in the Stalker bolt rifle. We're rocking iron grip. Recoil from both sniper rifles and Stalker bolt rifles is reduced by 30%. This is going to turn you into a beam with the Stalker bolt rifle, man. We got marksmanship. Headshot damage increases by 10% for all squad members. You're going to want to be aiming for those heads. Over here, we have renewal. A headshot kill restores camo cloaks charged by 5%. If you guys notice in like the intro gameplay, we're gonna be going invisible a lot. We have targeted shot. The first range attack that breaks camo cloak deals 75% more damage. And then we have this one right here, which kind of ties everything in place. Lingering concealment. After performing an attack that breaks camo cloak, you remain hidden for 2 seconds. This right here, I'm praying to Gilliman that they do not nerf this, because my God, it is so fun. In the gameplay, if you notice, I'm constantly going in and out of cloak. And a majority of the reason is because of lingering concealment. And the mechanic of the cloak, if you activate it, but attack almost immediately, you're going to be keeping the proc of lingering concealment, so you remain hidden for an additional 2 seconds. You're going to be getting the damage buff of targeted shot if you're using a ranged weapon breaking cloak. And then you have renewal that basically keeps your cloak up the entire time. And the trick with this is you wanna activate cloak and almost immediately attack. So you'll get the targeted shot bonus, you'll get the concealment bonus, and it's like you didn't even use your cloak at all, because it's gonna be recharged in 2 seconds. And then for the signature, we have evasion. This one also comes in clutch. After a perfectly timed dodge, camo cloak automatically activates without spending charge for 5 seconds. Cooldown is 15 seconds. Sometimes when you get those lucky perfect dodges, this is going to save your life. And that's the build. You really want to be using the cloak like I was mentioning. You know, as soon as you activate it, whether you have your range out or you're planning on going for melee, you pop the cloak, you shoot somebody, immediately get your damage buff, get the concealment buff, then your cloak is recharged again. You go into melee, you attack an enemy, stab him with the combat knife. And what the cloak is going to do for you in melee range as well, it's going to be breaking the enemy aggro quite frequently. So you're going to avoid so much damage. The survivability for this build is ridiculous. We have some gameplay here on the maximum difficulty, Ruthless. We were fighting against Tyranids and Chaos to kind of give you guys an idea how this build works against both factions. And with that being said, let's get into this action.
You will be on your own from here. The Emperor protects.
Entering the Vox blackout, Damocles.
Understood. Damocles out.
Got a Tyrannid in my sights. Inserting fresh magazine.
Unseen ice don't quite target.
Camellia line cloak ready. Changing magazine. They shall not see me. Active camouflage charge. Camellia line engaged.
Stealth ready. Synaptic servants. Readying next volley. Chameleon line cloak activated.
Horde invasion. Activate away from my firing lane.
I will do my best, brother.
Objective on the other side.
Swapping out magazine.
Visual on Thousand Suns barrier. Natural.
The Thousand Suns do not want the Xenos penetrating the cathedral.
I say take down that barrier and aid the heretics to those Xenos.
Chameleon line cloak ready. Inserting fresh magazine. Tyranny have no mind tactics. Big Xenos love crawling beneath us. They shall not see. Active camouflage charge. It dug its own grave. Reloading. Unseen, I stalk my target. Stealth ready. Hit them! Chameleon line cloak activated. Chameleon line cloak ready.
Halo tactics.
Inserting fresh magazine.
Magazine in.
We cannot backtrack. There it is, brothers. Profanity in action.
Flesh-bound meddlers! Your false emperor holds no sway here!
Put a break through that bastard's vile project.
The changer of way! Target escaped. Assess it.
His sorcery clings to that altar. We must do something about it. The closer I stand, the more corruption gnaws at my heart. But I feel it even in our presence. This battle we fight on two fronts, body and mind. Stealth ready.
Bring your sights on that threat!
Chameleon line engaged.
Close engagement is the only way.
Chameleon line cloak ready. They shall. The profane altar looks vulnerable. Our gambit proved successful. The path is open.
You shall drown in the endless immaterium, remade into a canvas for the changing of ways!
Camouflage charged.
That felt good. Now back to the hunt.
Found weapon schematics. Rendezvous on my mark. Our orders are clear. Advance. I see another altar. This looks to be the source of their war shield. Stealth ready. Cloak ready. Died as they lived, in blind damnation. It weakens.
Wreck the infernal altar!
Uncharged. Chameleon line engaged. Readying next volley. Chameleon line cloak ready.
Good job, Marines.
Let us see how the traitors fare against the Xenos.
The traitor's jammer is likely set up in a...
War gear located.
Resources acquired. Keep going forward.
Courage and honor, brothers.
Tyrannocytes.
Shields over to heretics are in for it now.
Well done, brothers. All according to plan. We are bringers of doom, angels of death. My oath is my shield.
I am a phantom of death. Scions of treachery fall like chameleon cloak ready. Changing magazine.
Press forward! This firefight is not mission-critical!
Active camouflage charged. Unseen, I stalk my target. I am a phantom of death. Another heretic dies glimpsing the truth. Chameleon cloak ready. Chameleon engaged. Stealth ready. Alien biobomb eliminated. Active camouflage charged. Chameleon cloak activated. Scions of treachery fall like blighted fruit. Rearming. Chameleon engaged. Chameleon cloak ready. Pass that foe before it calls for reinforcements. To put faith in madness is to seek death. I am a phantom of death. Should have never turned on their brothers. Rearming. Active camouflage charged. Readying next volley.
Specs deep scan ready.
Chameleon aim.
The stench of corruption wafts up from the depths.
Active camouflage charge. Changing magazine. Chameleon cloak activated. See the Emperor's light, dark devotee. Chameleon cloak ready. Munitions here. Carry a big gun. and never miss.
Having it gathered to me, brothers.
We cannot backtrack.
Whatever we face, brothers, we are prepared.
Stealth ready. I am a phantom of death. Inserting fresh magazine. Active camouflage charge. Sorcerer's deceitful tongue silenced.
I will hold seek cover!
I will see it through.
We are not warned. We are mutable. What is made still has disrupting this altar. You are the core of just yet. What's the need of sorcerer? The traitor fire! Undead. Avoid its foul sorcerer.
We need to make another foray.
Set me free. Capture and defend.
Again. Disrupting this altar.
Lay hands so loud.
Demon host attack. Target raised.
My chains cry.
to me! I could not finish the altar. Get down!
Gone from the Imperium's reality, servant of chaos.
You destroy only flesh, nothing more. I will stalk you all your pitiful days.
Hey, just coming back to let you guys know, if you enjoyed this video, do me a big favor, slap that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, we live stream on Twitch just about every day, so come and say hi.